All right, let's do a love message for whoever this is for. You like my Queen of Hearts hairstyle? It looks like a heart to me. Yes, yes. Look at it. Look at it jiggle. Okay. Love message for whoever needs it. Queen of Wands, the Tower, Queen of Swords in reverse, Judgment, Eight of Swords, bottom of the deck, Justice, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. I mean, there are some strong energies lately, guys. Like, real strong energies in every message. Give me a minute. Let me see. I kind of want to start with you. Please, please reverse this if you need to. Your energy towards your love is Judgment. What I think this is that you are hoping that someone here makes the right decision. Not what you think the right decision is, but you're hoping that someone here makes the right decision for them in their own life. That they do something the right way. Because we have Justice. Yeah. That they go about something the right way, that they handle a situation the right way. With honesty, integrity, fairness. That's what I think. Some of you, it could be that you hope a person, I mean, you don't give too much emphasis on it, but it's almost like, you know, if you love somebody, you have feelings for someone, however deep this goes for you and somebody, it is a love message. You're thinking, you know, I hope that they do the right thing. If somebody that you love is going through an ending or a devastation, a tragedy, that's like tragedy. Or going through a breakup, a divorce, a betrayal, whatever awful situation someone's going through, if the person you love is going through something awful, it could be a divorce even, did I say that already? Or something that is just extremely, it can be painful. I mean, yeah, it can be painful. Then you may be thinking, I hope this person is able to control themselves in this situation. I know it's traumatic, or I know that they've been betrayed, or I know that they've just experienced a loss, or I know that something probably hurts, or you know outright that someone is hurting. It depends on what's going on. I really hope this person, you know, doesn't lose themselves here, doesn't make any unwise choices or act out. Because sometimes when we're in pain and we're going through the Tower and the Ten of Swords, that is a lot. That's a lot on a person. That's a lot at one time. And it can be like, it can make you want to do some crazy things. It can make you want to lash out. It can make you want to be violent and be, you know, express yourself in anger. So if that's the case and somebody that you love is going through something, whatever that something is, you may be thinking, I hope that this person just chooses to control themselves and It's like you're putting good energy on the person you love. It's very hard for me to speak tonight, especially like in this message. It's hard for me to describe something, maybe because in a situation like this, there's not much you can say. It's really up to this person and how they choose to handle whatever this is. It looks like you love somebody who's going through a difficult time. And that could be seen even as an understatement, me saying it like that, but I don't know any other way to describe it. It feels tragic. It feels awful. In some situations, it could be how another person is responding to someone. Like, let's say you love somebody and they're going through a breakup or they're going through a divorce. And they're handling it fine because maybe, they're feeling good that it's finally over. They don't have to deal with this anymore. But maybe the person that they're ending it with is not so happy and is giving them hell. So it could be like, I hope whatever my person, the one I love, I hope whatever they're experiencing, that no matter how anyone else is acting, that they can make wise decisions and choices that they won't regret later. Seems like that comes from a place of experience. Like you've gained experience there in your own life when you go through traumas or betrayals or when you lose somebody, either because they leave you or you leave them or due to someone passing. Whatever this is, that it can make or break a person. Like, you've been there, so due to your own experience, you know what someone must be feeling or around about what they could possibly be feeling. And I'm like itching. I think that's my hair. So on somebody's heart, I think is you, Queen of Wands, because it's in the position of how they feel about you. To be completely honest, what it looks like in this layout is that you are the motivation to get through whatever this is, whatever this loss is, whatever this painful situation is, whatever this ending is, this death of something is. Your energy is helping them. But I'm telling you, it looks like they're dealing with other people, especially one that is not so easy to deal with, and it's maybe making a situation worse. But in the chaos, you're like that light. Whatever this is that's happening in someone's life, it's current. It's happening right now. It's a current, present, right now energy, even if you don't know about it. Some of you may not even know what this is at this point when you're watching this video. Something's happening. There is an ending in some way in a person's life. And you may be thinking over here like, well, whatever this person chooses to do, I hope they make the right decision for them. I have a way that I might rather it go, but it's not up to me. It's not my life. It's not my decision to make. This is their choice. This is their, well, it's happening right now. And it's leaving a mark. It is leaving a mark. So love-wise, it's very quiet. At this point in time, it's quiet. Well, it's quiet between you and this person at this very moment. Like, y'all probably are not speaking right now, meaning you're not on the phone with them right now. They're not sitting right beside you right now, not in this message. It's quiet. That's why it's very hard. Like, I feel like this message is taking me forever to get out. I almost feel like it's not running super smoothly like I'd like it to, but I don't want to, that's just the energy. So I can't, just because it isn't how I think it should be, I'm just going to flow with it. And I think maybe that's relevant. Like, This is something this person is going through, and they have to go through it, and they have to process it, whatever this is, and they have to deal with whatever this is, and even other people. Looks like they've got someone around them that is very difficult, making it worse. It could be a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be. Maybe they feel like they're dealing with a person who points fingers a lot and is maybe even like, they don't see it all how they are. I don't want to get into that person. I don't have the energy for it, so I'm not going to talk about this Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm not. It's exhausting. Imagine how this person feels dealing with them. It may not even be just one. It could be other people as well. But one in particular is very difficult to be around. The Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who's difficult to be around because they're always negative. They're very negative and just nasty, mean, hateful. So, love message for whoever this is for. 119 could be significant here. Or the number 11, or the number 19. Well, today is the 19th. Well, today, yeah, Tower is a now card. If we're looking at timing, we're looking at now, and then the day I'm recording this is the 19th. So they feel about you. Look, aha moment. Aha moment, discovery, breakthrough, reveal, realize, enlightenment, invention, epiphany. I'm telling you, it looks like because something's happened, or happening right now, it's causing someone to realize how much stronger they feel about you. That's what I'm getting. It's like, it's you, you know? Like they're realizing something, because a Tower can be a sudden realization as well. Maybe someone's realizing that. No, they're realizing a lot. I feel like they're realizing a lot. They're realizing who a certain person is. They're realizing how other people are. And they're realizing who you are and the impact that you've had on them. You've had a strong influence on this person in a positive light. There you go. In a positive light. Emphasis on flickering light bulbs, or a light bulb that's out. Just like one left. Or a headlamp. Or headlights where there's only one. The Queen of Wands is influential. Oh, I just like spaced out there for a second. Okay. Oh my God. I knew it. I knew it. I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's. Let me tell you. Let me get closer. See? They want to get closer to you. You know why? Because you make them feel better. And I know because this card came out now. To clarify further, it says centered, meditate, awareness, just right, equality, well-being, feeling complete. This is in their feelings position of how they feel about you. Remedy comes to mind. You're the remedy. Is there like a love song that includes the word remedy? Let me see. Well, I just typed in remedy, love song, and I thought maybe I'd pull up a love song with the word remedy, but there's actually a song called Love Remedy. Never heard of this, never heard of this guy, Andrew Roachford. Maybe someone drives a Ford. It's not for everybody. Someone could also be concerned about how they're going to afford something that's coming through. 2020 could be significant. Also something to do with vision. I didn't say it. And that's just I don't know if it has anything to do with this message, but confirmation, something to do with someone's vision, and like one eye, just one eye, something to do with the vision in one eye, because I was thinking that, but I didn't say that. I should have said that. That happens so many times. Never second guess yourself. 2020, because I think 2020 vision. Maybe it's also hindsight's 2020. Okay. Anyway, this song I've never heard of, but it pulled up first thing, so I must be meant to see this. The first few lines says, "My sky was turning cold and gray to find out I found you. I never thought I'd find someone to help me make it through. You were the only kind of method or sum that could have picked me up when I was down. Without you, I'm scared to think where I'd be heading to." I've never heard of this song. I don't know if it's a country song or what. I don't know. Usually I don't like energy like this, meaning like it's almost feeling like someone's putting you on a pedestal a little bit. I usually don't like that because we all make mistakes, and a lot of times people put you on a pedestal, but we'll do things to mess up. I mean, or to make people not as happy or proud of us, and so then they'll rip you off that pedestal. But I don't get that here. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that someone has you on a pedestal, but it's different. It's just as like, it's, to me, this is no different than when you have like a guru or someone that is like a mentor or an example, or even your inspiration for something, like your inspiration. I have several inspirations at different points in my life, but one of the main ones that comes through for me right now to speak of in this message, and I haven't spoke of him in a while, is Muji Baba. And he usually came through for me when I was going through things like that. Out of nowhere. I don't even know. I think he was just like in my algorithm one day, and I watched some videos from him and his meditations, and I was like, wow. It was like, you know, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So maybe someone or this person in a way sees you as someone who is a mentor, even if you don't mean to be, or a light or an example. You calm them, you center them. Yeah, it says centered. The first word is backwards, but centered. They could be thinking at this time like really in a deep place. They feel a little bit calmer at this very moment, but I think they're going through waves of emotions. Wow. There's something similar here. Look at this. What do you notice? The first thing on these cards that's similar. The sun is still coming up. Looks like a damn near basically hopeless situation. But the sun is coming up in both cards, or going down, either way. The sun is there. Also, I was in a different space earlier. I was in a different environment, and I could not get the messages done. It was picking up on only heavy energy. Now I'm picking up on heavy energy, but it's not only heavy energy. And something told me, no, it's the space I'm in. It's the environment that I'm in. I need to get out of this environment, and I need to record in my grandma's room. I need to be in my grandma's room. This is her room. Was her room. Well, is. It's still her room. And look, I just feel a lot better. And I think that's very relevant here. It's something to do in a way with you. Like your energy, being in your energy, even if they can't be physically around you, brings them peace. Thinking about you, tapping into your energy, brings somebody peace and comfort. Or this whole message is reversed. And you could be the person going through a loss or an ending or a betrayal. If it's an ending of some type where we're like ending it with someone, you could have been the one that ended it, or the person could have been the one that ended it, but either way. Okay, so why Tower? I think they're going to tell you about this. If they haven't at the point that you're watching this video, you will know. You'll know because you calm them down. So at some point they're going to tell you what happened. What's going on. Because they can talk to you. Because you meet them with love, loving energy. I see the green. I've never really paid attention. You know, color is everything. Color, numbers, You can tell a lot about something just by color and numbers. You could probably pull a whole reading just having colors and numbers on it without any images. But that green back there behind these birds, that's the heart chakra, Leo. Love. Heartfelt. They know that they can talk to you about anything, especially something like this. They also know that whatever this is that's happened or happening was bound to happen at some point in time. They could like straight up just let it all out. I don't know if it's like in a, just a lot of anger or venting. Not anger at you, but just, like letting it all, like I said, venting. Or it's sadness. They could cry. They could have a complete breakdown here. The Tower can be a breakdown for damn sure. So maybe some of you, depending on what the situation is, especially if this was like an ending in a relationship someone's having with a person, they're not coming towards you at this very time because they're afraid of what another person will do. This one. This Queen of Swords in reverse. They're letting how this person acts and reacts to things kind of control them at the moment. But it's because they're protecting you in a way, I feel. They feel like this person will maybe cause more conflict or something, or some sort of, I don't know. Could be someone who's blaming them for everything, trying to make them feel bad, guilt trip them. The Queen of Swords in reverse can be vindictive. So this could be an individual who's like, if I approach you at this time, this person's very vindictive and no telling what they'll try to do. And so it's better if I just don't. But I want to. I don't know what this person did, especially if they ended it with a person or, had the other person end it with them, whatever. If this is like the ending of a relationship that someone was in, someone you love, they, because you have beginnings, it's almost like beginning, why would that be there for how their next, like, actions towards you? Because they want you. They want you. They're focused on you. Okay. Let's talk about Judgment here. Why is Judgment here? There's something here to do with answering. When I see Judgment, I think of like answering for our decisions, answering for our actions, answering the call. And yes, answering the call. It's answering. Someone's gonna phone you. Can also be like answering for something. I'm going to throw it out there because I keep hearing it in the back of my head, but I don't know who this is for. But sometimes I think it sounds ridiculous, but it might mean something for one person here. Aunt's ring. Somebody's aunt or aunt, their ring. I don't know. Or a marriage. An aunt and their marriage. So maybe the aunt's spouse or the aunt themselves. I don't know. Okay. But I hear like answering or like answering machine. Someone's answering machine could be full. Voicemail box, or answering the call, answering for something. Maybe even some of you were trying to do the right thing because you knew somebody was with someone. Well, they're not anymore. Not by the looks of it. Now, some of you, that's not going to resonate. Some of you, the person, whatever your situation is, the person's still with somebody. This looks like it is in the middle of ending. Now, depending on what's ending. Like if it's a marriage that's ending, this may just be where we've had the talk now that it's over, but it ain't. The marriage itself ain't over because we're still legally married. So it's gonna be a process of ending. Maybe some of you wanted to make sure you made the right decision when dealing with somebody. It's like, no, look, unless something ends for you or that don't work out or something in the future, like I'm not, because I don't want to answer for that. That could be that. I might have passion for you and drive and energy and all this desire and strong fucking emotions for you, but also I have to answer for my decisions and my actions and what I do. And I may want you, but I can control myself. So unless something changes for you, I don't want to have to answer for doing something that is not good for my highest self or yours. You know, I want to do the right thing. So that could also be the case for some of you. Most of you, I think it's that you want someone to do the right thing, whatever the right thing is for them. If it's that the person that you love is going through a loss, like they have actually lost someone, like a death, someone's died, this person's going through so much, and maybe they're dealing with just a bitch, like someone around them who's just, or just complicated people, like a dysfunctional family in some way, or a dysfunctional situation, because the Queen of Swords in reverse can be dysfunctional. So it could be that the Queen of Swords just kind of encompasses an entire group of people, perhaps a family or something. And it's like, oh, it's so dysfunctional, like, oh my God. And so you're the light in my darkness during this time, and you're hoping that this person like keeps it together, because you know that they have strong emotions and that their heart is tied to something here. It's a very emotional situation, this loss. And when people's emotions are all over the place and everybody's grieving, you know, things can get kind of, and so you may hope that somebody, you know, that doesn't do something when dealing with dysfunctional people in a traumatic situation. It just makes it worse. If this is someone that you love, and it's not that they lost someone to them passing or that they've ended a connection with someone, like a relationship, breakup, talk of divorce, separation. It could be where the person you love, the Ten of Swords, could be that this person has been betrayed by a Queen of Swords. A cunt. And this cunt, I don't know why, I like that word. I don't know if people don't like that word. I like it. It's a great word. Cunt. I cunt. Come in here and clean this room. I cunt. Come in here and wash the dishes. I cunt. You know, cunt can mean a lot of things. Cunt here is, oh my God, they said cunt. But like in another country, what's cunt? You know, it might be something cool. Like what? It might be an ice cream cone. Hey, can I have a look at your cunt? Where did that come from? Well, I don't know. I don't usually like to share. Really? Well, it looks so good. Well, it's vanilla and a little strawberry at the bottom. I'd rather chocolate. Do you like chocolate cunts? Yeah, and I don't really like the cone dipped. I don't want the cone dipped. I like it plain. It's fine. It's fine. You don't want to share your cunt. What the hell? Sometimes I just don't even know what comes out of my head. Sometimes, you know. So if it's that you love somebody who's dealing with a cunt or an ice cream cone, person who could be cold, that's probably why they're giving it to me like that. See, I always discredit myself, but that's probably why it came to me like that. So sometimes my guides just give it to me kind of crazy. Someone who can be cold and ruthless. The person may be venting to you because you calm them down, that they're dealing with somebody who acts like a child. And not in a good way, but who completely betrayed them in some way. They're going to tell you about it, what someone's done. That's what I see going on in this love message. Yeah, you are definitely the calmer energy in this situation between you and your love, you and your love interest, and it just feels like the love of your life. It feels like someone you really, really love, or you have deep feelings for, you're falling in love with, you're starting to love. this individual, unless this whole message is reversed, and this is how much, I don't know, somebody loves you and you're going through something. The outcome, I don't think this is, like, what's happening may have kind of, you know, the ending has come. I don't want to say it came out of nowhere. It just feels like it's happened now. It's out there. It's happened. It's done. It's done. I keep wanting to say it's done. This is something, I mean, it can't be undone. It's already done. But there's like a process, because the Eight of Swords tells me that it's not just like a quick transition or change. There's going to be a process where we may even feel like we're kind of stuck, or what are we going to do now, or how, what, when, where, how. And it's great that you are like this pillar of strength, or this example to this, too many cards, to this person during this time. They seem like they're scared about something, or they're worried. They're worried about all the details, or they're worried about all the things. They could be worried about another person and how they're acting, or will act, or potentially they have some worries. So, boy, the person you love has a lot of stress on them right now. But again, you are the one that is motivating and inspiring this person, kind of like the remedy to get through it. It's a soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair of things, like you with them, like together. You're not together, but you're very close to one another. Look how close these swans are. They're close, but they're not together. It's not like their necks are wrapped around each other, but they are close to one another, meaning like, and like close is, even their necks form a heart. We are close to one another, close together. When I'm close to you, or at least think about you or talk to you in whatever way, I feel better. They love you deeply. I'm getting a song. It's trying to come through. When I said close to you, it was trying to come through, but I can't figure out the song. I'm not getting a specific lyric. Something about close to you. Close to you. I don't know. This individual feels like the two of you have a deep soul connection. That's what it says. They might even feel like you're the one for them, or you're the remedy. Wow. As they go through this storm brewing, Tower, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. This is just the first initial shock of it all. Not shock that it was a shocking occurrence, whatever this was, but the the devastation of it, or the impact of whatever this was. The impact is great, but it ain't over. It's not over. The effects of something is not over. Whatever this is already done. But the effects, they're still going to be happening. Like, imagine when there is a tornado. Like, the tornado already hit. It already happened. Whatever the tornado represents. The death, or the breakup, the separation, the divorce, or the betrayal. Then after the tornado hits, we go outside and we try to find where all of our things are, and we rummage through all of it. See what's salvageable. Not so we can put it back together, because it's done. It's already done. Picking up the pieces, that's kind of what I'm getting. Someone here trying to pick themselves back up, pick up the pieces, but I feel like you're going to be a huge part of helping them with that. Even if it's just focusing on you. Yeah. It's interesting. It's really interesting how impactful this tower has been in someone's life, someone's situation. It's been very impactful. I'll tell you that it has. But then right after, like they are in a dark spot. They're in a rough spot. Like this is painful. But they actually have a lot of positive energy that's present. That's present as well because of you. Like they're not completely feeling like hopeless or no, not at all. But I'm telling you, it's because of you. And again, usually I don't like that because, well, like, what if something happened to you? I mean, you never know. You know, you just never know. And then I was like, how is this person gonna get through it? But let me tell you, I mean, like you're there. You're just there, and thank God you're there. And you love them and you care for them. That'll create a strong bond, you know? Somebody who's there for you and strong for you in some of the worst times. That'll really cause love to grow and blossom. And it says blossoming love. Right here, blossoming or blooming love. Someone's definitely crying. I don't know if it's this person. It depends on what the situation is. Like if they're living a really awful, unhealthy relationship with somebody who takes on Queen of Swords energy in reverse, they may not necessarily be crying, but that person could be crying and like full of anger and, you know. But I'm getting crying also. I said it earlier, but I'm getting it here because when I said blooming love, first I said blossoming, and then I thought blooming, and I thought blooming onion. If you've ever had a blooming onion, you know what I mean. They're delicious. I mean, really, it's just a fried onion, breaded fried onion with like really good sauce. But I'm getting that as like, you know, when you cut an onion, it makes you cry. If this person does cry at all, it's just because they're so frustrated. Like if they ended a relationship or they're like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I want a divorce. I want to break up. I don't want to do this anymore. Someone may get, it's just a buildup of energy. It could be because they're finally about to be free. They're not free yet, but now it's the start of being free. So you may want to cry because I keep wanting to like touch my face, and I think that that's relevant. Like fighting back tears, but not because we're sad, because we're happy. But if this is a loss, like the person you love lost somebody, or the person you love just got betrayed really badly, it can make them cry. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for this message. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.